Good morning, and welcome again to another episode of Erk Unk on the Go Show down here at Go Days Landing. There's Assumption Parish, right by the little township of Pierrepont, Louisiana. And today's Safety Corner, which is the way in which we like to start typically each and every show with the Safety Corner, and emphasis on safety. And right now it's the December, early December of the year. But down here today, we want to look at some things that we want to talk about, and for many people it's gotten into the hunting season. So many of you fishermen that fish throughout the year take a break right about now. So they take the boats, put the boats up. We don't, we fish year round. And when they do that, you want to think about a couple of things. Thing number one is that as you put that boat up, do a full inspection on that boat. We would advise you to do so. Inspect your tires on your trailers. When you inspect those tires on the trailers, make sure that you do more than look at the tire to inspect the tire. Look on the side of your tire. Department of Transportation mandates that all tire manufacturers of United States, when they sell tires here, it has to have the date stamped on those tires when that tire was built, when that tire was made. So if you look over there, typically it's a 4-digit code, and it'll say DOT in most instances. When you see DOT stamped on the side of that tire, and you see the 4 digits, 2 of the digits represent the year in which that tire was manufactured, and the other 2 digits indicate the week of the year. And when I say week of the year, that means each year is constituted by 52 weeks. So if you see a 01, it's making reference to the first week of the year, and right on through. So the 52nd week of the year would be the end of December. So you look at that. Now, if those tires have been on the boat, have been on the road, or been on your trailer rather, for better than 3 years, it might be time to do a very close inspection, because you have a condition of dry rot, whereby you have deterioration of the rubber material of the tire itself. And this is not indicated by the depth of the tread of those tires. So if your sidewalls have begun to crack, you don't want to have an issue of going down the roadway after the boat's been sitting up in the off season, and then have a tire go into total failure, which would be a blowout, sidewall failure. Have that happen, and then you're stranded on the side of the road, or the dynamics of such, it happens while you're towing, while your tow vehicle is seated with your boat. Look at potential damage to the boat, break away from your coupling assembly, accident with injury to yourself, your passengers, or other vehicles on the roadway. So it's a very small thing to look into, but very significant consequences if you failed to stay on top of that. So we ask that you check on these things, and of course in your off-season dealings, go ahead and put some stabilizer, fuel stabilizer in your boat gas tank. Run it, make sure it gets through the fuel system of the engine and whatnot, and you'll find that it'll be a much easier operation, much cleaner operation come spring whenever you go back to the boat. It tends to enhance that, because the fuel stabilizer will prevent your fuel or slow down the breakdown process in fuel when it's stored up like that. So this is pretty much going to cover what we talk about today, reference to safety. Got some other things I want to bring to your mind, but we're going to do that next time. And I want to keep things in mind. I want you to keep the questions coming in. When you have questions about things, have them come in, like to keep, have been doing. And we'll address those that we can, and get your answers to your questions every opportunity we can offer them to you. So down here again from Go Days Landing here in Pierrepont, Louisiana, y'all have a good day.
some kind of fog driving down here. But I tell you what, y'all stay tuned for how to coming up next. Well, y'all, welcome back to the Erk Unk on the go on the how to. Today, how to is gonna be discussed on the slip stocker. Let's tell them about this slip stocker.
Well, first of all, when you're going to fish with a stopper, you're basically going to do it one of two ways. The more traditional manner is to go with a rod and reel or pole, whatever you use. It doesn't matter. In the traditional fashion, you have your stopper, and it's a fixed location on the stopper. It's got little pressure pins that go on either end of the stopper, and that keeps that stopper right where you put it. And of course, you got your bait down on the terminal end. Now, you cast that and it does what it wants to. But now, if you should happen to be fishing in an area whereby you've got overhanging brush, trees, things such as that, which could make it very difficult to cast this type of rig up. If you want to fish that deep, look at all of this slack you've got on your rod. So you've got to try to manage that, which could compromise your accuracy in casting and become more of a pitch than a cast, and you can very seldom ever do anything pinpoint with that regards. So that doesn't change, and for in cases such as with Erk, he likes to use what's called a slip stopper. And that slip stopper gives him an excellent opportunity to cast because the stopper rides up and down the line. It's not fixed and pinned up as it is on the more traditional setups. What he has on here is a little bobber stop, and it can slide up and down. It's a little rubber football shaped device with a hole in the middle, and it rides up and down the line as you move it, and it will dictate how deep you fish. As you move it, it will change from one setting to the next. You can change the depth with which you fish, and
all right,
we use the slip stopper in that regard. So when you do that, well, then it gives you more flexibility. It gives you a great opportunity to make more accurate casts, because if you've got a bait that's that far from the tip of your line with this much line out, you have to basically sling that line out. You can effectively get done if you fish in open water, but if you're fishing tight to cover, it's greatly to your advantage and your cast accuracy capability to use this type of configuration that Erk has here. And this is called the slip stopper. That being what it is, very simple in design. He adds a little pinch on weight right here to give him a little better setup on this particular size stopper. Of course, you would use a stopper that's appropriate with the weight of your jig or the weight of your bait, whatever that might be. So in a simplified version, slip stopper issue as compared to conventional stopper. Your choice.
your choice. That's the Erk Unk how to. We're gonna see y'all on the water now. We're gonna catch a Sac-A-Lait. Ooh, Unk. It's a foggy day out here this morning, Unk. Oh, it's foggy out here this morning.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, a couple of people looking at our show. They wait for us to show them the route. Find them canals, you know. Unk.
Okay.
What kind of day we gonna have, Unk?
Yeah, it's gonna be a fine day today.
Unk said it's gonna be a fine day, y'all. That's all we ask for. It's a fine day every day we come out here. I tell you that. Oh yeah, that sun is bright. It's gonna get hot. Unk, you're supposed to say it's supposed to get up to 77 degrees today, Unk.
So say.
We'll say, Unk. Unk, I got one more question before we hit this water. I need to know what time the fish gonna start biting today, Unk.
What time you got now?
Oh, let's see.
Well, fog got us with a late start. Late start getting down here, number one, because you got to adjust your speed to the conditions, and it was extremely foggy this morning, still somewhat foggy. I can't even see the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And these houses in camps, you can see these because they're right on you. But out there, I can't even see the distant tree line. I can't see the lake. It's all fogged up.
Oh yeah, we gonna adjust for the conditions. There ain't no problem there. We don't be in no rush anyway.
No.
We gonna get down there though. I just need to know one thing,
Hey.
What's the word for the day,
The word for the day is safety number one.
Safety number one. That's why we put on these safety shows for y'all. Y'all stay tuned.
Those fellas still behind us or what?
Right behind us.
I'll tell you, we're going to show them that canal. Hey, Bob, I wanted to tell you that we'll show you that canal so you don't get twisted. But when you go down in there, that canal that leads in there runs kind of east and west. And you can fish any part of it. The first one you come to will be Erk Unk number one. Next one you come to, Erk Unk number two. So you fish at your leisure, but what I advise you to do is look at your watercolor and fish the color of water that you see look fishable to you. Alright. If it don't look fishable, chances are it ain't. You know? So we'll show you that route, but the other thing I want to tell you is that this canal network right here, this Pierre Park Canal, it's a no-wake zone whenever the water's up. But right now the water's down, so you can rip and go like you need to, but when they enforce it because the water's up at these people's back doors, you know, they want to encourage you to operate then, you know? But right now it's your leisure. All right, so we're going to kick it on out. And we'll show you that canal. And any questions you have, let us know something, okay? Okay, thanks. All right, brother.
We're down on.
That's funny.
Huh?
That's funny.
What?
There you go. Where you at? I said, he ate it to death. There you go. Sac-A-Lait.
Sac-A-Lait on first Sac-A-Lait today.
Well, that ain't the first one. That's just the best one yet.
Best one yet? You went on the leg.
Something it might hit.
Looking good, huh? Looking good. Looking good, huh? Catfish there, huh?
A nice channel catfish, Erky.
Nice catfish, huh?
Channel cat. Yeah. He ain't the target fish, but I'll tell you one thing.
He'll work.
He can stand on the firing line.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let go, cat. Come on. Game over. All right. All right. Well, that's a little channel cat for the Erky crew. Nice little Chanel catfish. That's Chanel.
Good in there.
I think some things getting ready to pop wide open. A little largemouth bass, Ricky.
Largemouth bass, huh?
He ain't a largemouth bass, but he is a little largemouth bass.
Little baby.
C'est le juvenile.
Little baby.
On your way, papi. Let him grow up. Catch him another day. Little bass hit, he just ran with it. Ran with it, Ricky. Blue gilly, right?
Blue gilly.
Blue gilly. How y'all doing today?
All right.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, doing a few.
It's a great day for it, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a beautiful day for anything.
That's right.
Well, y'all, day came to an end. Boy, this has been one of the roughest days we ever had out here, huh? I tell you. Caught a one Sac-A-Lait, one chicken pen, one catfish, one bluegill, one brim. Boy, it's been a rough day, huh? What you think about that, huh?
It ain't been a beautiful day, bro.
Oh,
Beautiful
yeah,
day.
it's been rough fishing, but it's been a beautiful day being out here, you know?
Y'all never have a bad day fishing. A bad day fishing better than a good day working. Never had a bad day fishing.
Yeah,
As long as we stay dry.
that's right, huh?
Never had a bad day. Well, I think we got maybe 26 minutes of workable, usable daylight left. We need to take some of this swamp and put it in the rearview mirror.
Sound good to me, huh? This is the Erk Unk on the Go Show, y'all. See y'all next time. Down on. All right. Real slow. Oh yeah, you know that with the Sac-A-Lait, man. This Erk Unk. Y'all check us out on YouTube.
Important out here, especially with the weather turning cooler, man.
We gotta get our lights on now. We wasn't anticipating
So
this
that was
stop.
actually part of the reason we stopped yet. It was supposed to be on 10, well, now 12 minutes ago, huh? 13 minutes ago.
So look,
Well, the time, I thought it was half hour.
The time changes.
it's official sunset. Now, official sunset, with that being said, official sunset, you may, it's after official sunset, you still got a little bit of light where you can see, but those navigation lights are required to come on at official sunset.
We got a little show
Oh, all right.
called the Erk Unk. Check us out on YouTube.